Hello, everybody. Welcome along. It is a busy week in the EFL Championship, and back we are again as promised for a Wednesday night watch along between QPR and Oxford in the EFL Championship. We were here last night watching Derby versus Charlton. There were 8 games last night in round 8. There are 4 games in the EFL Championship tonight, and same deal, actually. We are, as always, following the main Sky TV game. So we're kicking off at 8 in QPR versus Oxford. But the other 3 games will have just kicked off while the intro music was playing. We have got Millwall versus Coventry over at the Den. We've got Norwich versus West Brom at Carrow Road. And Portsmouth versus Watford at Fratton Park. So plenty going on. Not quite the mini round that we had last night with 8 fixtures, but there should be plenty to keep a hold of, as well as Champions League stuff for you if you are that way inclined. Whatever you're watching, do let us know. Let's say some hellos here. Kieran, evening all. Good draw against Ipswich last night. Hold on with your predictions, footy vlogs and kicks. We'll get there. Andy, been waiting for a Rangers game. There you go. Here we go. Roy, Oxford United all the way. Damsday, welcome. Welcome. Oh, don't, Tom. How many draws? Another 5? Or was it 6? Was it 6 draws last night out of 8? I think it was 6, wasn't it? Jeez. And 6 draws at the weekend. No, 7. Am I right? There's been like 13 draws then in 20 games in the Championship. Insanity. Dave, welcome to you, if you QPR fans in tonight. Liam, welcome to you. Well done. An unlucky Sheffield Wednesday fan last night, Birmingham equalising in the 99th minute. Purple Bungalow, welcome. Ewan, welcome. I think we've said hello to everybody. Last night in the Championship, as we're saying, only 2 winners. Southampton won at Sheffield United. Swansea won at Blackburn. So no home wins. The rest of the games were draws. Birmingham Wednesday, Bristol City Ipswich, Hull Preston, Leicester Wrexham, Borough Stoke, and Derby Charlton. Let's hope for some decisive results tonight. Let's kick off with a bit of a like spike, if you don't mind. It's a rare one, a Wednesday night, so we won't be on many people's radar because we're normally Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Tuesday night. Wednesday's the last kind of one that we do. So get supporting right now. And give us a like if you're watching on YouTube or Twitter. Everyone can do that at the same time. You've got 11 seconds. It's a like spike. Thank you, everybody, for your continued and wonderful support here over on the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. 26 likes. See if we can get that up towards 50 before kick off. You can support the channel simply by interacting. You can donate if you want, but we put a super chat target up last night, which was very well met. So thank you, everybody. So don't feel any obligation to donate tonight. No super chat target. We'll do one on Friday for Wrexham Birmingham. So save your pennies, but if you really want to donate, you can. And of course, you can join up over here and on Patreon. We are looking at making Patreon an ad-free version of the platform. That's been the feedback we've got. Maybe we can get a look at that in international break. But really, really appreciate everybody's support here. Let's say some more hellos. Mind blown, welcome. Gianluigi watching Man City tonight. I think we've read everybody else's comments there. Richard, I don't think I said hello to. Welcome. Plenty of Rangers fans in there. George, Rangers gone with the big ugly lineup tonight. Hope we can still play. I'm sure you can. Let's get into team news then. Let me know if you're across any of the other games. You've got them on the red button right now before this one kicks off. But normal question to you. Who are your match winners here? Who you're looking forward to seeing play in QPR Oxford? Right then, you lot, let's get in there for some team news for QPR versus Oxford. The Rangers fans saying a bruiser lineup, an odd lineup. We'll give our take now. Nardi in goal for QPR, Dunn and Norrington Davis are the fullbacks, and Bengay and Cook centre backs. Field and Hayden is a double pivot with Vale and Dembele wide. Kone off Fry. Looks a pretty decent lineup to me. We got a goal already. 1-0 Pompey. Portsmouth 1. Watford 0 already. For QPR on the bench, it is Hamer, Escudinha, Morrison, Varane, Morgan, Madsen, Saito, Smith and Burrell. For Oxford, coming in goal, Curry and Spencer at fullback. Are they? No, Long will be, won't he? And Hellick. Who's the other centre-back then? And we'll figure this out as we go. Krastev and Placheta wide. De Keersmaker and Brannigan central with Prelec and Lancashire up top. On the bench for Oxford, Ingram, Davies, Lee, Harris, Goodram, Volks. So Luke Harris and Mark Harris as well too. Harris squared on the bench. Dembele. So we're going to have got Dembele either side potentially as well. And Mills. Let me know your potential match winners in that one. We are going to see the goal here from Pompey. Is that Yang? Stuck it in with the right foot. Comes out to him, hits it on the half volley, sticks it in the corner. Really good start to the evening for Pompey. Let's read some comments. What have we got here? Dom, I have to say Wednesday's players, staff and fans are doing exceptional in the circumstances. Yeah, I would add nothing to that. Fry and Cook, very strange picks. Welcome to Neil in the chat as well. No Ben Davies, no. Curry and R's fan. Paul knows his dad. Who knows? Could see him in an R's shirt. Is he playing fullback then, Jack Curry? Or is he a centre back? I'm not overly familiar. He was at Orient last season, Wimbledon. Before. So yeah, seems fairly local to QPR with a couple of those clubs. Richard, hoping for a bit more entertainment tonight rather than more draws. Can you lot stop mentioning draws? I'm so fed up of blooming draws in the Championship. What is going on here? They're showing some footage from 1998. I wonder if I can name any of these players. Oxford versus QPR. Didn't even have the goal scoring shot there. The camera work was so bad. Oh, this is going to be an awful goal. My God. Oh, that's the most ridiculous goal I've ever seen. Some classic old footage from the Manor Ground. Put your hands up if you saw a game at the Manor Ground. I did. Ipswich lose? Maybe they drew 3-3. Probably the start of this season, actually. That's a great goal. Whoever stuck that in, whoever's playing number 10 for Oxford. I think the last season Oxford were in the Championship. They possibly had Gabbiadini and Nigel Jemson up front. A couple of old stagers banging the goals in, right? Or trying to at least. Jeff, welcome to you. Need pace at the back. Cook isn't the answer. Well, maybe you can give me the answer in the chat with your predictions. Let me just tell you what the poll came up with. So 864 votes, of which 15% think this game is going to be a draw. 18% think this game is going to result in an away win. So 18% have got Oxford to win, which is a massive landslide. 67% of you in the chat have gone for a QPR win. They've gone for the home win here. So let's go to your predictions then in the chat. You don't need to be funny or clever. Just tell me what you think the score's going to be. You have got 24 seconds. Away you go. Right, get your predictions in for me. Let's just have a little thank you for the wonderful people over at BetFred. I'm booked to appear on the Sportsman Untitled podcast a couple of times every month this year. And as part of the deal, BetFred are supporting these here watch-alongs. Good people up there in Manchester, my guy Callum and my guy Seb. There, so big thank you. And do check out the Sportsman Untitled podcast as well. Right, what are we going for in terms of predictions here? Underestimate us like usual. Footy Vlogs and Kits, Oxford are 23rd in the Championship. So yeah, if you'd have predicted Oxford to win every game this season, you'd have been right once out of 7. So don't know quite how much underestimating there is, but good luck to them nonetheless. Here we go. 3-0 QPR, 1-1. 3-0 QPR, 4-3. There we go. Nil, effing nil. Get it in there. 2-1 QPR, 3-1 Rangers, 2-0 Rangers, 3-1 Rangers, 2-0, 2-2. Give us another draw. 2-1 Oxford, last minute winner. Don't underestimate QPR, eh? Wink, nudge, nudge. 3-1 QPR, 4-0. My God, 3-1 home win, 3-1 QPR. Third place. So what results do we need to get for QPR to go third? So if Coventry don't win and West Brom, well, actually, the way it is at the moment would work, wouldn't it? Everybody draws, which is entirely plausible in the Championship at the moment. And QPR get the win. They will bounce all the way up massively from 12th up into third. If Coventry were to lose, oh no, that would take Millwall to 15 points. I was going to say, could you get a goal difference swing and get QPR second? No. Third. But we shall see how it all lines up. And QPR just happy to be in good form, I guess, after that 7-1 defeat. Oxford looked like they were coming out in kind of better form, didn't they? Had that good win at Bristol City, then lost to Sheffield United last game. So we will see what they can do tonight. Here we go then. Looks like we're just about ready to go in Shepherd's Bush. QPR versus Oxford in the EFL Championship, round 8. And we are, he says, as the ref checks his watch for 500th time, we are off, and running. And QPR attacking down the right-hand side immediately. Comes to nothing. In fact, it's up with the Oxford fans in that stand up at the top there. Make sure you don't sit in the wrong place there. You can't actually see the goal if everyone stands up in that stand up in the top tier. I'm sure many of you have been in there. Keep your comments coming throughout the show tonight. Get your views on the game and how it's unfolding. And Bengay smacks that towards halfway. Little flick inside. Kone gets his first touch. Hayden tries to get that out to Jimmy Dunn. It's turned over. Oxford quickly playing the channel, trying to get Prelec in there. He scored on his full debut, didn't he, Nick Prelec, at Ashton Gate in that really good win over Bristol City. Neil, we all agree Ben Channel is best around. Well, should we just end that comment there then? Even in the chat, this reminds me of great chat banter. I get in my pub. I'm an Ipswich fan and live in Norwich and get on so well. Excellent. Rooting for Oxford, says Creed von Crow, Preston fan. Can't beat a night game at Loftus Road. To be fair, it is good down Loftus, isn't it, in an evening game. Going to keep an eye on Carrow Road. Yes, please. That'd be lovely. Richard, Norwich, West Brom. Remember, we have had a goal already in Pompey, Watford at Fratton. Goalless everywhere else, but remember, we are 2 minutes in here at Loftus and just about 15, 16, 17, whatever. Everywhere else. Prelec heads that one on. Cook gets in front. Played into Kone. Very harem-scarum start to this one. The game squeezed 10 metres either side of halfway and the ball not sticking really with anybody anywhere. Am I at Portman Road on Sunday? Probably not. I'll make a late decision on that one, but I don't like that occasion, to be honest. I'm not even sure I'll do a watch along. We've been discussing it all week, but we'll figure it out on Friday or Saturday what to do. But yeah, I might watch quietly from afar and then hopefully have something nice to talk about on Blue Monday in the evening. And Bengay is back with Nardi, who goes long. Cleared away by Oxford. This is a poor game so far with the ball literally just going bam, 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 bam. And no one managing to settle yet. It will settle, of course. But it's taking its time. In fact, Oxford just knocking it around the back. Hellick. Back inside to Long. They've exchanged passes. They've gone nowhere fast, though. Gone home to Cumming, who does kick it long in the end. And it's won at left back by Reece Norrington Davis. You've got to do a watch along. Yeah, I don't know. If you've sat in my seat, I'm not sure how calm and composed the chat will be if we do that. I'll try and be calm and composed. But hey, we'll decide soon. Hayden to Fry. Dembele back to Norrington Davis. And Bengay over to Cook. Cook hoiks that one in towards Fry, who looked offside. Then he claims he didn't touch the ball, but he did clearly go up for the aerial challenge there. So I make the lineswoman right there, assistant referee. Norwich 0, West Brom 1, says my iPad. Norwich have been hopeless at home. They are behind again. Ball goes back to Nardi. Dunn's going to hoof that forward. Just not sticking yet. Big Fry's trying to put himself about up top. Still waiting a goal scorer. There we go. Madger scores for West Brom. I didn't realise he was starting. He'd been on the bench, hadn't he? Came on and had that bad miss, didn't he? Norwich bossed possession, but just conceded out of nowhere, which they definitely won't do on Sunday. Evening, Ian. Welcome to you, buddy. City keeper mistake. I thought he was supposed to be good. Kovacevic. And Bengay, Cook, Nardi. This is an interesting little game of chess between Julian Stefan and Gary Rowett at the moment. They both tried to get control in the midfield. Neither of them could. Now they're both kind of standing off. And either side are then going kind of direct and trying to get control that way. And neither side have been able to. Seven minutes gone. Helic. Placheta. First time we mentioned him. Dembele trying to come in off the wing. Ben read that score out with a slight smile. Nothing like a rivalry. Did I? Think you're seeing things. Boing, boing, boing. Recurring. There you go. Well, I'm happy for Hamza. Our in-house West Brom fan. Brannigan gets on the ball in central midfield for the first time. And so does the Kirschmacher. Spencer. QPR, good defensive shape. Fry. Tried to span the wrong way there, didn't he? Quickly turn his man. Didn't manage to pull that particular manoeuvre off. Oxford having a decent bit of possession. That's a lovely little fizz through now. Oh, is it going to break in the box? I think it just got onto, was it Prelec on that side? No, it wasn't. It was the winger coming inside. Krastev. It was a lovely little fizzed ball through. He didn't really do a lot with it, did he? It's good defending by Dunn, isn't it? Helic boots it into the channel for Plaheta to chase. It's going to be a QPR throw-in. Tremendous. Tune in to Sky tomorrow so the entire nation can see how bad the Millers are versus Bradford. Well, Bradford are very good as well, aren't they? They're top of the league at the moment in League One. I should plug that I am sitting in for Rich on the preview show for Blue Monday tomorrow, so have that on in the background. Keep your eyes on League One as well. Bradford have been a good watch, obviously, this season. Dembele. It's run loose. It's going to be a QPR throw, is it? Fairly high up on the left wing. Yeah, Oxford are retreating. Still not much attacking flow in this game yet. We assumed it might be so, didn't we? Kone over by the corner flag. Rangers fans will want him closer to the goal. Right, there's a chance for a counter for Oxford. They'll be prepped for this. Lancashire powering away, actually. He's carried this ball probably 40, 50 metres now, has he? He's heading towards the corner flag. Trying to turn inside field. And QPR clear their lines. Shame we've not got Jerry Francis with his mullet in the dugout. What a player he was, God. It's 5 a.m. in Sydney. Good morning all. Glad Hayden and Field are back. Welcome over there in Sydney, Murray. Great to have you with us. Spencer, right wing for Oxford. Ooh, he's onside there. It's fired across. Should have done better with that, really, shouldn't they? Here we go again. That's a foul. That might be a yellow card, actually. It was Prelec who fired it across, and referee Cameron Brannigan's, arguing exactly what I'd be arguing. It's nailed on yellow card, really, for Dembele, but I think he's going to get away with it because it's first foul in the game. Yeah, it's definitely yellow, isn't it? Just like hanging off his arm as Prelec heads towards the goal. I agree with Cam Brannigan there, actually. It should have been a yellow for Dembele, but he gets away with that one. It's going to be a free kick to Oxford, though. Oh, is that right? Oxford lead the championship for most set-piece goals. I do think they got 3 in one game, didn't they, against Bristol City? But still, happy days. De Keersmaker is going to whip this one in. Oh, it's a clever one. It's gone short and it's smashed over the bar by Krastev. Well disguised by De Keersmaker. But it's a horrible finish by Krastev. Just leans back, smacks it over the bar. Not good. Get away with that early in the game. Yeah, you shouldn't, Andy, should you? You shouldn't. It's a yellow card, isn't it? We don't tackle like that. Dembele will obviously score now, won't he? There's a little feed out wide. Kone, nice feet, drills the shot in. Blocked. Arsenal 1, Olympiacos 0. You trying to read my micro expressions on that one? I was thinking about Mr. Marinakis, actually, the Nottingham Forest owner. Main 12:30 Saturday game is Hull versus Blaze. Look forward to that. Suspect our game versus Coventry might be worth keeping an eye on. Yeah, very much so. We should be live. If all goes well, we would have been live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and we'll see what occurs on Sunday. Long throw-in hurled in. Will Volks, obviously, on the bench for Oxford, one of the great long throw experts in the EFL, but QPR have dealt with that one. Enjoying your channel, Ben. Well, thank you very, very much. We try our best. Hi to all who smashed the like button. Yeah, very good. Any goals yet? No, but apparently, yeah, I am live tomorrow on Blue Monday. We have had one at Coventry, or rather at Millwall for Coventry, which would put Coventry up into second and in fairly close proximity to Middlesbrough. They'll be 2 points behind if they win tonight. They'll hit the 2 points per game mark as well. Oh, there's a slip there. Plaheta in the box. Can he square it? Yes, he can. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle in there. That should have been 1-0 to Oxford. It would have been fairly lucky because there's a ball in the channel. It's just a slip. I think, is it Norrington Davis? He's the left back. He's got it completely covered. He's about to clear it and he just falls over. And what a great tackle. Steve Cook. Flaheta doesn't do a hell of a lot wrong. Obviously, a bit earlier, a bit more pace. And I think it's Lancashire has a tap in. But yeah, best opening of the game that one. Here come Oxford again. Headed out. Game's getting a little bit of zing about it now. God bless you, Will Volks. Loved Will Volks. There you go. He's a popular lad, isn't he? Coventry will go up this season. They may. Haji Wright was the goal scorer. Chris Kiwami played for QPR. He quite enjoyed scoring past Ipswich for QPR after he left, didn't he, eh? Big chance missed by Norwich. Cross flashes out to Darling at the far post. He's done well, actually, Darling, since arriving. Oh, Darling at Norwich from Swansea. Or rather on a free transfer. His contract had finished, hadn't it, at Swans? Dembele. Field. Kirk. Brilliant clearance from Kirk. Goal-saving challenge there a minute or two ago. Oxford in a better side last 3-4 minutes. Leeds. Always like to watch your channel. Keep updated on the Championship. Thank you. You're very welcome. Everybody is very welcome here. Come one, come all, in one great big melting pot. Man City winning. Sorry, I put Coventry winning up there. City 1-0. Haaland. The ball is back with Cumming. QPR can't get the ball at the moment, actually, can they? It's been a good little spell for Oxford. They're going to be annoyed that they didn't make a chance from that big opening. Was the best of the game, wasn't it? Sky just telling us there's only been 6 touches in the box, combined aggregate for both teams. Defences on top. Yeah, ball has been in the air 60% of the time. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. Monaco 1, Man City 1. That didn't last long for City, did it? Plenty going on in the Champions League, if that is your thing. Hellick to Keersmacher. Can Oxford kind of try and wrestle control now in this good little period? They're playing all right, aren't they? Krastev knocked in towards Lancashire. Bengay comes out, heads it clear. Fry tries to... He's done well, actually. Got it over to the right wing. A somewhat theatrical fall by Dembele. But he gets the free kick off Curry. So sloppy, George. It's picked up in the last... the first 10 was poor, wasn't it? But Oxford have been pretty decent last 3-4 minutes. And I think Rangers can be neat and tidy at the best, can't they? Bristol City from Somalia. Well, there you go. Evening, Ben, mate. How are you? I'm hopeful we stay up. I'm good, mate. And I'm hopeful you stay up too. Been good having Oxford in the Championship this past season and 8 rounds. Oh, is that going to break in the box? No. Oxford get that clear. Norrington, Davis. It'll feed up the line. Back to Norrington Davis. Field tries to play it full. QPR just trying to wrestle back a little bit of possession in this one. Where will Stoke and Middlesbrough finish the season? They will finish the season higher than they finished last season, particularly in Stoke's case. Have I been impressed with Rangers so far this season? Well, not when they were losing 7-1 to Coventry, but in the last 4 games, far more so. Hey, great resilience to bounce back from a 7-1. Dunn, wearing 3 and playing right back, which is very triggering to a traditionalist like me. But he's done a good old turn at right back, hasn't he, for Rangers. Do I reckon Leeds will stay up? Possibly. I'm more confident than I was. Problem is, are Sunderland going to be the team that nicks that one place off the 17? Might actually make it harder for Leeds, mightn't it? Corner for QPR. Big guys up here. Lancashire and Fryer having a little Royal Rumble thing. Cook's gone up as well. Dembele's going to pop this one in left-footed. And Benge's there in the middle. Field's quite a big lad as well, isn't he? Got some good aerial prowess. And it goes back stick. What a waste of time. Cam Brannigan went down. Whistled. And it's going to be a restart for Oxford. We are midway now through the first half. 22 and a half approaching. No shots on target this game. 0.07 is the combined XG for both teams. We have, however, had goals, though, at Carrow Road, Norwich 0, West Brom 1, and at Fratton Park, Portsmouth 1, Watford 0. Clipped in the channel. Here comes Kone. Long chases him. Makes the tackle. Another corner for QPR, who have got the most joy in the last couple of minutes just by playing quickly into the channel there. Look, whoop. Fry. One to Chase, kind of bent into the channel. It's a good ball. Ipswich had a player called Mark Venus, who was the master of that left-footed swinging ball into the channel. Brilliant player. In comes the corner near post. It's a good one. He got the glance, but well marshalled. Some good alert defending there from Oxford. It's gone back over to this side to Vale. That's a hanging cross. Oxford get first contact. Big tackle by Fry. Great tackle. Oh, nice feet. Edge of the box. Dembele, and then just overruns it on the second touch, doesn't he? Ugh. Couldn't quite get his bearings there in the box. Stoke were the best team we faced in that second half. Yeah, it did look like a game of 2 halves there up at the Borough yesterday. I have a feeling West Ham will wake up. Wolves, Burnley, Man U will go down. Man, imagine that. Man United in the Championship. I don't believe I'll ever see it, but you never know. I've got Norwich and West Brom on. Not a bad game so far. Better than this one, is it? De Kirchmacher lets that run for Hellick, who's probably just going to knock it straight to De Kirchmacher. He's trying to direct a bit of traffic there. Little bit of ebb and flow to this one now. Pretty pony for the first 10 minutes. Then Oxford were good, and now QPR are good. But there haven't been any chances other than Plaheta from the slip by Norrington Davis, but he couldn't make the cross. Great tackle by Steve Cook. Vale tries to put it in from way out wide, and the move breaks down. Krastev, Curry, to Kirchmacher, Brannigan, Hellick, Long. Nice little bit of passing from Oxford, but Brannigan then goes all the way home to Cumming, who's going to have to go long down the middle of the pitch. Easy header won by Kirk. And Spencer runs that out of play for the Oxford throw-in. Could have had Spurs this season if one of the promoted three did better. Yeah, I suspect if Spurs had needed to at any point last season, they could have won a couple more games, couldn't they? I think you do get dragged down to the level when teams at the bottom are particularly struggling. Bumped off the ball there at left back. Ooh, given away to Brannigan. Brannigan driving forward towards the box. Puts a crossing from the right. Deflects. Fry, great hold by the big guy up front. Very good. Vale turns that one backwards to Norrington Davis. Where's the space? Nowhere is the answer. They switch of play here. Fry to Hayden. Little knock inside. Dembele, nice and narrow. Oh, Dembele, nice ball. Fry, he's got one outside him. He's got Vale. He hits the shot. Not a bad strike. Offside flag was already up. Man United haven't been the same since Fergie. No, they haven't. I've seen it 73-74. Yeah. Different time. With the way the game is structured financially now, it makes it more and more, I won't use the word impossible, but more and more impossible for these massive clubs to ever get relegated, does it? Oh, that one's gone long to Prelec into the box. Nearly managed to bring it down. Krastev on the left wing. Back it goes into Spencer. Proper defender's game, this one, isn't it? All about the press and the solidity. No chances being given up whatsoever. Plaheta goes for the big Hollywood switch. It's poor. Given back to QPR. And turned over again. Oh, come on, guys. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Ball turned over about 3 times in the space of 5 seconds there. It's not one for the purists. As we come up half hour here. QPR 0. Oxford 0. Norrington Davis. Try to knock it in the front there. Kirk looking for Fry. Oh, don't dive in there. Foul on Krastev. It was a bit of a clumsy one, wasn't it, by Field, who was chasing his own mistake. I wonder if he's going to get the collateral of Dembele's tackle and get a yellow card. Next QPR foul is going to be a yellow card, isn't it? He's been pretty lenient so far. Referee. Riveting game. Or not, as the case may be. Set play goes in. Set play comes out. Fun fact, Cantona had one game for Sheffield Wednesday. There you go. Sheffield Wednesday could have been where Man United are now if they'd just kept King Eric, hey? Plaheta on the right wing. You get the crossover. They run him to the line. He sticks it in the stand. Oof. How Leicester couldn't finish Wrexham off yesterday. They were there for the taking after the first goal. Yeah, Marty Cifuentes, not overly pleased with the performance by Leicester. 2 points dropped were his words indeed. Ball's back with Nardi. We got a super chat. Carboss, thank you. A few Norwegian kroner for the 6 Norwegian players in the Championship. There you go. There's a quiz question for you. One of them plays for Ipswich, right? Go on, someone do it. 6 Norwegian players in the Championship. If you think the game's dull, get them in the comments. No cheating. It's broken for Dembele. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Carbos. And Oxford breaking clear. Fields challenge actually turns out to be a nice pass for Oxford. But no quarter given there by Mbenge at the back. You sound exasperated already. I'm not exasperated. It's been a long week. My mother-in-law is not around this week. So I've done my normal work plus all the extra parenting bits that she would help out with. And I went to Manchester on Monday as well. So tiredness is a factor here. Nipan. There you go. That sounds like a Norwegian, doesn't it? Half time. Norwich 0, West Brom 1. We just have Danish players at North End. Irankunda subbed off straight down the tunnel in the first half. That's not good. Norwich 0, West Brom 1. Norwich huffing and puffing, but West Brom not really tested. West Brom quite compact and comfortable, proving they can get behind Norwich if they wanted to. West Brom have been a bit hapless in both boxes, haven't they, last couple of times I've watched them. Here comes Vale down the left wing for QPR. He's going to get whistled for a foul. So it wasn't Vale. He played a give and go with Norrington Davis there. Vale would have probably made a better bet of taking on Plaheta, who's quick, but he's no defender. You're just trying to tempt me into a conversation about Tony Yeboah and 90s football here. What a player he was. Goal kick goes long, headed back out by Steve Cook. Knocked into the channel for Frey to chase. He's played all right, actually. Big guy up front. It's the type of game where big centre forward can make a big difference. Apologies, sounds like there's a helicopter going right over my house. Don't know if you can hear that down the mic. Field. Done. Field. Back to Dunn. Mbenge. Norrington Davis. It's all in front of Oxford, this. Not finding any space behind a typically organised Gary Rowett team. Here's Frey. Oh, that's a good strike. Unlucky. Keeper gets behind it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a shot on target. How about that? 36 minutes in. Is that the first shot on target? Feels like it, doesn't it? Good hit by Frey. Down the keeper's throat, though. Police helicopter coming to a rescue. Fans trying to get in to see you. Deary me. Don't know which one of them would be worse, eh? Let me sit in a garage and watch my football, eh? Nice dribble by Krastev. Until he runs into Jimmy Dunn. Ben and chat, what's the best play you've ever seen live on match day? In the flesh. Too many great performances. Let us know in the chat. Oh yeah, Hegabo. How many of them we got now? Eggerly, Nipan, Hegabo. That's 3 Norwegians. I think it's 6, they said, didn't they? I assume if Madger is starting up front for West Brom, that Hegebo's possibly not playing tonight, is he? I could check that, of course. Cook. Done. Field. Bengay. Clips it in the front. Oh, he's looking for Kone. Nice and direct, but he made Neil Warnock's in the studio, isn't he? Make defenders defend, eh? Just clipped it in diag. Long's got to deal with that with Kone on his shoulder. Heads it out for a corner. To QPR. It's cleared. But Dembele picks it up, drills the shot in across the box. And about a yard wide of the post. The closest to a goal we've come pretty much, isn't it? I think it might have been, Kone might have got a head on it on the back stick. Oh, and I hadn't noticed, right in the middle, a wafted foot. Could have just turned that into the empty net, but neither nor. Kone. Oxford clear, and better than that, it's deflected off Vale, I think. It's going to be a throw-in for Oxford. There you go, George Best. Dennis Bergkamp. God, I do remember. It was the game Ipswich got relegated from the Premier League in 2002 or whatever it would have been. They played Man United. I think Roy Keane had just come back from an injury. And Fergie rested all the good United players except Keane. He played. And it was genuinely like, you know, you're playing in a computer game. And one player can go up to 10. And everyone else on the pitch can only go up to 6. Oh my God. He could have literally been playing the game on his own. So good it wasn't funny. Restart for QPR down the right. Back it goes to Mbenge. And further back to Nardi, who's going to kick it long. Not forward. Surely Kone and Frey. Offside there. No. We're keeping going. Kone's got it wide right. Slips inside. Crosses left-footed. Headed away by Big Helic. Field. Back up to the right wing. To Dunn. It's going to be another corner. They've had a few corners, QPR. That counts as some pressure. In a game that hasn't featured a great deal of attacking, let's just say. I think this might be their fourth corner, QPR. Roy Keane v Vinnie Jones. Did that ever happen? Oh my God. Have you not seen there's a montage of Vinnie Jones kicking lumps out of Roy Keane at Selhurst Park for Wimbledon. Ooh. Corner goes to the back post. Steve Kirk hits a shot from the angle with his left foot. Kind of gets underneath it. It flies over the bar. Not the worst effort you've ever seen. Keeper's got it well covered. But we'll take what chances we can get in this one. Coventry are winning the league. Seen enough. What, are they still 1-0 up? Scott. Norway, Claxon, Watford keeper, Selvik. How many we got now? 4, I think, of the 6 Norwegians. You can tell the level of excitement we're getting out of this one. QPR have had 4 shots in the last 10 minutes, apparently, and 76% possession. So they're finishing the half strongly. But I'm not sat here thinking, that they're knocking the door down. Goal, please. Be nice, wouldn't it? Here comes Plaheta. Drives down the right. Not bad ball, that. It's not back into Krastev. Oh, why did that not go out one more left? I think it was Lancashire. It just pulled off. Did you say you're coming to Borough v Ipswich? No, I think you might be being confused. I said I was in Middlesbrough. I was actually there a couple of Saturdays ago for a show. The week Borough played on Friday night, in fact. And in true Benjamin Bloom fashion, I found myself in a Wagamama in a big retail park by the river, actually, in Middlesbrough. Needed some food. Hook clear as we come up to 45. Oxford on halfway. Brannigan. De Keersmaker. How many of the parachute teams end up in the top 6 this season? Well, not all 4 of them. Doesn't look like, does it? Someone's missing out. You answer that in the chat. 1 minute of stoppage time. I mean, let's be very fair here. Thank you to everybody joining, but it'll be putting us out of our misery in a pretty nondescript first half, let's just say, attacking-wise. QPR 0, Oxford 0. Teesside Park, there you go. And then the theatre was like in a housing estate, just the other side of the carriageway. Big goal kick by Nardi. 15 seconds minimum stoppage time remaining. Knocked off to Krastev. Blaheta. About 5 seconds to get a shot off here, Oxford. Blaheta, who has got the long-range worldie in his locker. He's put it over the bar. And that is half-time. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, that is officially my allergic reaction to that first half, which was pretty terrible, wasn't it? But we're here in all seasons on the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. A very, very midweek Championship 3-game week game. Absolutely batten down the hatches. Don't get caught ahead of the ball at any point. To be fair to both sides, they both had little 5-10 minute periods where they were on top, but has either side played well in an attacking sense? Absolutely not. They've both looked very organised, and but it's easy to look organised when both sides are very, very cautious, which is kind of the case at the moment. And I get it in the middle of a 3-game week, you know, and you can go for it in the last game before the break, but it's pretty poor stuff. One shot on target in the half. The big guy, Frey, hit one from range down the throat of the keeper. But pretty poor first half, I've got to say there. Elsewhere in the Championship, it's Millwall 0, Coventry 1, which, as things stand, put Coventry on 16 points in second, 2 off Borough. So they would split Borough and Stoke, who drew 0-0 yesterday, who are in first and second. West Brom are also going up to fourth as things stand, because they are 1-0 up at Norwich. Hadji Wright, the goal scorer for Coventry. Josh Madger, you'd have probably predicted those two, wouldn't you? The goal scorer for West Brom. It's Pompey 1, Watford 0. I can't for the life of me remember who scored for Pompey. I'm going to have to click on this. It was early in the game, wasn't it? I think they showed us the goal. I'm going to remember it. Yeah, Yang. Across the keeper with the right foot. Yeah, I remember it vaguely now. So the only game without a goal is the one that we're watching. QPR versus Oxford here. And at least we've got some potentially decisive results here. We had so many draws last night. 6 draws in 8 games. I mean, these could all end in draws again tonight, but currently we've got Coventry winning, we've got West Brom winning, we have got Portsmouth winning. Right, go and bleach your eyeballs after that first half. I'm going to go and make a drink and use the facilities, which means you've got 5 minutes to do the same. Leave the stream running. Still helps me out. Keep my watch time up here on YouTube while they're messing around with the bloody algorithm, hey? And I'll see you in 5. I'll answer your questions and your comments if you get them in. And, yeah, can we summon up some attacking goodness in the second half of a, pretty dull first half, let's just say. QPR 0, Oxford 0. I will return in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the second half of QPR versus Oxford here. It is 0-0 at half-time. Ask me if you missed much in the first half, and the answer will be you didn't. Elsewhere in the Championship, we do have other games going, and we do have goals. And it sounds like, according to the chat, we've had an equaliser for Watford. Imran Louza, who looks like he's got his act together this season. He never quite puts it together, Louza, but he's definitely a good player, isn't he? He has got the equaliser. Get your comments in over half-time as we... remember we've got our game kicked off at 8 o'clock and all the other three games kicked off at 7:45. So they're 15 minutes ahead. So we have got stuff to talk about at halftime, but we can do a little bit of ad hoc Q&A. Let me say big thank you to Carbos with the super chat in the first half. We're not doing a super chat target tonight because we did one last night and it doesn't feel right to do one 2 nights running, but we will do one on Friday. You can super chat if you want, but no need tonight. There's no super chat target going. If you can, though, make sure you support by interacting. So do hit that like button. We'll do a like spike. In fact, let's do a like spike right now. If you haven't already liked the video here on YouTube or Twitter, do it right now. You have 11 seconds. That can be our mega target. We can't get any goals. We can at least try and get 100 likes. I think we're at 67 at the moment. So we'll see if we can do something in that regard. But yeah, really appreciate all of the support. I'll be hosting Blue Monday preview for the East Anglian Derby. That'll be live tomorrow night. If you want to come and join me there over on the Blue Monday channel. Remember, the game's on Sunday, but as usual, the preview show drops live on a Thursday. Basically, I can't get out of this seat this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be live as well. Is it Birmingham Wrexham or Wrexham Birmingham? I still haven't figured out where that game is. Let me look that up right now because I've fudged that. It's Wrexham v Birmingham on Friday, and I think we're doing Hull Sheffield United on Saturday for a whole mega bumper week of watch alongs. I really appreciate it. If anyone manages to do, how many is that going to be? Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, potentially Sunday. If anyone does all 5, you are my hero. Get your comments in as we head towards the second half. Loving the shirt. It's a jumper. But it's a banger, isn't it? Enid loves it. It's got like a Asian sort of tiger here. Right, I'm going to see some goals here. This will be good. This looks like the Watford equaliser potentially. Attacking down the left. I'm keeping my eye on Louza, who's making his way into the middle. Finishes that off on the volley. Full on the run with the right foot. Limbs in the Watford end. Louza gets the goal. They've cut to Millwall Coventry. So I think Hadji Wright's going to get... Oh, it's a mistake at the back. Thomas Asante takes it around the keeper. Knocks it across to Hadji Wright, who sticks it into the empty net. Here comes the West Brom goal at Carrow Road. Oh, poor tackle doesn't take down the right. Keeper spills. Oh, it's an ugly goal from a Norwich point of view. Couple of mistakes in there. Oof. Those are your goals in the Championship. Messi or Ronaldo. Oh, Portsmouth 1, Watford 2. Have they done it again? Behind at half time and turning it around. Would that be back-to-back wins if if Watford win today. So let me just look that up on the monitor. Watford could be the saviour of the draw-happy Championship and go back-to-back wins. Deary me. Messi or Ronaldo, it depends on the criteria, doesn't it? You can make big arguments for both, can't you? I always buy the argument of Ronaldo maybe couldn't have reached Messi's level, but did it at more clubs in more different circumstances, in more different ways. I do kind of understand Messi doing what he did for Barcelona, and that was his club, and that was how he was going to do it. But they're both so incredible, weren't they? Oh, that looks like an own goal, possibly. Vata is claiming it, but it looked like it went in off the Pompey defender there. Jack said, if Norwich lose tonight and Sunday, it could be trouble for Manning. Seems a bit soon, but bow to his superior knowledge. I mean, it'd be a shame, wouldn't it? But I'll also bow to Jack's superior knowledge on all things Norwich City. What's Neil Warnock talking about in the studio? He'll have somebody on strings, won't he, Neil? Brilliant. What the Ford, indeed. Only Watford and Coventry on course for the 9-point week. A bit dull. Could be, yeah. Looks like a 1-0 for sure, doesn't it? Either way. Right, we are going into the second half. Everybody, wish me well. Good luck to all you lot. Let's hope we get a little bit more in the way of entertainment in the second half. We can, but hope. It's QPR 0, Oxford 0, and we are up and away, off and running in the second half. Run through the teams in just a jiffy. Please keep those comments coming. If the game doesn't improve, I'll start singing That's Enter Police Car and a Screaming Siren. I'll start singing songs. I'll do requests. And we'll just do a Q&A and someone else can commentate on the game in the chat, right? But we got a set play early in this one to Oxford. Obviously, Big Hellick has gone up. And it goes into the box, headed away. And there's a foul into the bargain there. Right, teams. QPR, Nardi, Norrington, Davis and Dunn are the fullbacks. And Bengay and Cook are the centre-backs. Hayden and Field in midfield. Dembele and Vale wide. Kone off. Frey up top. Oxford coming in goal. Spencer and Curry fullbacks. Hellick and Long centre-backs. Dekir, and Brannigan central midfield. Plaheta and Krastev wide. 4-4-F in 2, by the way. You love to see it from Oxford. Prelek and Lancashire up top. What is Nardi doing? Don't lose that there. Just had to boot it into the stand. Little bit of nerves at the back with the keeper on the ball. We've got 2 balls on the pitch here. Of course, none of the QPR players are going to kick that one off. Ooh, I wonder whether we were going to get a goal with 2 balls on the pitch. That would have been controversial. Prelek couldn't sort his feet out in the box. And QPR trying to get up the pitch. Kone draws a foul. Poku return mid-October. Yeah, it's still got plenty up the top, haven't they? Such housery, isn't it there? A couple of QPR players could have kicked that spare ball off the pitch. Why would you though, hey? Why would you? Nice guys finish last, right? Keep the comments coming, guys. As the entertainment from the pitch is unrelenting. Brannigan tries to slip that one through. It's through to Nardi. I think we've had 1-0 effing nil this season, haven't we? It was Southampton Pompey. Think that was the only one. Nardi goes long. Flicked on by Kone. Picked up by Vale. He drives across. Gets it to Dembele. Step over Dembele. Down the right wing. Nice ball inside. Vale hits a shot. Blocked. Well, there's a bit of purpose in the QPR passing there. A little bit of sizzle. No steak, but hey. When's the prediction video? We are going to be filming, me and Sam and I, early tomorrow morning. We've got 9 a.m. penciled in, Scott, which means Sam will be along at about 9:15 probably, because he's a footballer and footballers cannot keep time without, I'd say it to his face, without lots of staff telling them where to be every 15 minutes, hey? But we'll try and get it up by midday. Hopefully knocked in behind Kone, trying to get their good defensive cover. I think it's Spencer, the fullback, getting in. The offside flag has gone up. Subs o'clock at Carrow Road. Norwich dominating, but only really a threat from set plays. Yeah, Kone rightfully flagged. Offside there. Is Sam a plastic QPR fan or hardcore? Or you insult him by even asking the question, Andy? I hope you know the answer to that. Are there any teams who walk on to Park Life? I don't know. There must be. Frey flicks that one on. It's come back to him. He's got a runner ahead down the right. Slipped in. I think it's Isaac Hayden. It's a good tackle. By Curry. And they've won it back. Oh, it's actually gone loose. Did Frey win a corner? Don't think so. I think it's a goal kick. Emptied the dishwasher. Slightly more exciting than the first half. Do you know what? I think I got out of loading the dishwasher tonight. I did say to Shaylee, I'll do that after the watch along. That's fine. I'll probably be buzzing from all the action and need something to kind of chill me out. But I think I might be nodding straight off to sleep tonight after this one. Oh, into the channel now. Frey grabs hold of it. Can he get a decent crossover? No, it's rubbish. I'm going to start to get annoyed now. Dreadful cross there. How good have Barry Bannon and Ollie McBurney been this season? Very. We did a stat on the... we did a hot takes video today. How about that? We did a stat saying that Ollie McBurney has had 8 starts for Hull. He has 10 goal contributions. Astonishing. Bannon was excellent last night, especially after we took Doyle off. Yeah. Even without how he plays, the leadership he's offering Bannon in tough times at Wednesday is tremendous. Just be glad you're not watching Millwall tonight. Well, I'd have had a goal then. Ollie McBurney, opinion after the game made me laugh. What did he say, Scott? What did he say? Oh, little poke through into the box. Oh, Hayden, heavy touch. Can you get that back to Dembele? Yes. Dembele crosses left footed. Great ball in. Oh, it's a lovely cross. Kone on the near post. Looked like he was just getting in front. And then it's one of those where the cross is coming in at such pace. It just need anything. Doesn't matter which side of the keeper you go. You got a pretty good chance of scoring. Great cross. To be fair, is it Helic just wafts the foot out? Yeah, he does. Unlucky not to get done for a high foot there, or lucky rather there. If Kone heads Helic's foot there in the box, even that way around, he probably gets a penalty, doesn't he? But, yeah, not quite close enough. Coventry goal was an early Christmas gift. Nat, happy birthday. for tomorrow. Oh, shot driven in. Looked like Nardi had that covered. Krastev hit it from distance. So close. Vamos. Vamos. Don't worry, you'll get 3 goals in the next 4. Well, that'd be nice. You guarantee that, please, David Evans in the chat. One to do. Elsewhere in the Championship, Coventry are leading at Millwall. They're going to go second. West Brom are leading at Norwich. They're going to go fourth. Watford are leading at Pompey. They are going to go up to 11th. And as was correctly pointed out in the chat, we could have Coventry and Watford, surprisingly, on for the fabled 9-point week. Gil, your best prediction of the 4 teams that will make the playoffs this season? My God. Who knows? Who's in there at the moment? You'd get Stoke, Leicester and West Brom, Bristol City. 2-0, Coventry. They are in fine old form, Cov, aren't they? What did I have on the predictions? I think I had them to win. Both me and Sam had 2-1 Cov. We both backed Portsmouth as well. And we both backed QPR. Dear oh me. Looking forward to an embargo for my birthday. Tremendous stuff. Right. Gary Rowett is going to make some substitutions. So look, there's one interesting thing. It looks like Dembele is going to come on for Oxford, which will mean we'll have a Dembele on the wing for QPR and a Dembele on the wing for Oxford. Krastev is going to come off. He's got in a couple of good positions, Krastev. I've never seen him play before, to be fair. No end product, though. Maybe Siriki Dembele will have some more. Haji Wright again. The goal scorer. Are they actually brothers? Is that true? How many Dembeles are playing in the world? Only 2. They're both playing in this game. I just. Would you ever bring back Premier League predictions? I don't know, George. We tried hard, me and Mikey, with the Premier League predictions last year. Mikey was great. Knocked down the middle. Lancashire chasing after it. Lancashire, can he get there ahead of Nardi? No. But it wasn't the most popular show, so we decided to discontinue it. But never say never. There's that one buffed forward. Cook heads it away. Here's Dembele straight into the action and straight into the box, actually. Can you get that back to De Keersmaker? Oh, it's knocked off Lancashire. Oh, I couldn't sort his feet out to get the shot in. Oh, that was as open as it has been. Frustrating there for those Oxford fans behind the goal. You just wondered, could he have knocked it back to De Keersmaker there, Dembele, rather than going across the box? Wasn't a bad ball. And you know what? It's a good layoff by Prelec. Lancashire's got to hit it first time, hasn't he? He thinks he's got time to have a touch there when he really, really does not. We've got a little bit of a Royal Rumble going on now. Don't know what went down there. I think it might have been Dembele that got fouled. The Oxford Dembele, that is. I hope Mike and his newborn are doing well. Yes. Yeah, very, very much so. And Bengay, is he being called to the referee? And Bengay and Lancashire are being spoken to. So Phil kind of lent on Dembele, and then Mbenge kind of just, after Dembele had gone down, went through and just smacked the ball against him, which Lancashire didn't like. No one really reacted, to be fair. Free kick to Oxford, and we all live happily ever after, which the Smacker is going to stick into the box as we come up the hour mark. In it comes, headed over the bar. And Oxford have come out the better in the second half, haven't they? Dembele's livened them up, actually, as well. Decent little spell from them. And another set piece. De Smacker takes everything. In it comes. Oh! Smashed in on the volley, on the half volley by Cam Brannigan, well over the bar. Doesn't quite make the top tier of the stand. And we are going to get a triple substitution here for QPR. So Julian Stefan is very much shaking this one up now on the hour mark. Frey is coming out. Looks like Burrell is coming in for him. Maybe a straight swap, or maybe they'll go two up top. Maybe Kone will go up, but likely he'll play up top and Kone will stick behind him. Field out. Madsen in. And we now no longer have two Dembeles on the pitch because Saito is coming in for the QPR Dembele. So treble sub then. Saito, Madsen and Burrell all in for QPR. Dembele of Oxford clearly has quality. Surprised he wasn't on earlier. Yeah, been around for a while. Remember, he was at Peterborough and then went to Bournemouth. Got the move to the parachute team. Was essentially a Premier League player then, but just never quite worked out. And here he is now at Oxford. Headed on by Dunn. Burrell. First touch by him. He might have won a corner there. He's done well. Oh my God, why do I have to answer this question? Sorry, let me just... I've got air freshener. I'm just going to bang myself over the face with this. I don't pick the games. Sky pick the games and we cover the main match, okay? Please, please don't let me say that every stream. Ever. Please. I promise you. Let me say it. I'll say it twice more. I don't pick the games. I don't pick the games. And also, I'm not responsible for the quality of football in the games either. What are you going to do, hey? What are you going to do? Ben, can you turn the wind down and guarantee me some goals, please, in my free watch along? Oh, in comes the corner. Was that cleared away from the post or did that hit the post? I think, was it the Kirschmacher on the near post? Clears it away. QPR trying to get it back in the box. Don't mean it disrespectfully. No. No disrespect taken. But there are no goals, and it's definitely my fault, isn't it? But just to reiterate, I don't pick the games. We always just do the main game. You'd be amazed if I select anything, you'd be amazed the tiers that will fall because of what I haven't selected. So I just go with what Sky have put in, and emotional football fans can then write them a strongly worded letter. Vale in the box. He tries to put the cross in, blocked out. It's a corner to QPR. It says a lot about the level of this game that all both managers had to do was literally make a sub, and it kind of just pepped things up for a bit, which kind of shows it didn't take much to disrupt whatever pattern there was. Corner, QPR. It's going to come in right-footed. Half cleared. Dembele, under duress, concedes another corner. It's kind of been the key protagonist, Sriki Dembele, since he's come on for Oxford. Another corner, though, for QPR. And it goes back stick. Headed up and out. Saito. First touch for him. Where are you going, lad? He's done well, actually. Knocks it down the line. It's a foul, isn't it? Not given. Saito picks it back up. Crossing position. It's coming from the left, headed clear. Madsen. Oh, don't lose it there, mate. No, he's gone back home to Nardi. Ben, the mighty Sky Blues winning again. Yes. For the fourth time this season. By the look of it. Oh, crossed into the back stick. Foot dangled at it. QPR putting the pressure on here. Just doesn't feel we've had any big chances at all in this game, though, even when pressure has been put on. Knocked into Kone. Kone laid off. Vale shooting chance again. It was like Lancashire up the other end. The first time shot was the shot. And he takes a touch and it's blocked out. I think Pompey have just equalised. 2-2. We're not going to get more draws, are we? No way. Enough with the draws. Pompey 2, Watford 2. And remember, we are 15 minutes further on in those games because they kicked off 7:45. Corner goes in, headed clear. And can Oxford launch a counter-attack? Doesn't look like it. Well, I think it was Saito just heads it straight up in the air. And Benge boots it clear in the end. If Coventry beat us, they go top for a couple of hours. Yeah, it could be on for Coventry at the weekend. Playing in the earlies. Not really fair, that scheduling, is it? That you play Wednesday night and then in the early on Saturday. But hey, what are you going to do? You want the TV money or not? Curry heading forward down the left wing. Bit of space ahead of him. Curry puts a decent looking cross in there. He hung that up nicely. Oh, volleyed scissor kick from the edge of the box there to Kirschmacher. Puts it wide of the post. Will the Watford player do the loser dance if they win again at Pompey? I don't know. Keep your eyes out for that. Hey, Benjamin, I've got a scan done for epilepsy, and I've got the all clear. Well, congratulations. Great news, Joe. Pleased to hear that, matey. It says 77, 79 and 80 in the three other kickoffs. Millwall 2, Millwall 0, Coventry 2, Norwich 0, West Brom 1, Pompey 2, Watford 2. We're going to get another double sub from Gary Rowett and Oxford. Gary's seeing a beautiful 0-0 coming and a clean sheet and an away point, isn't he? Draw for Oxford does actually take them out of the bottom three. Puts Blackburn in there. So, you know, it's a valuable scoreline as things stand. Plaheta comes in off the right. Shoots from absolutely miles out. The actions of a player who knows he's probably just about to get substituted. And here we are, cutting to a double substitution for Oxford. Out goes Lancashire. Not really happened for him tonight, has it? Got a few goals already. In comes Luke Harris. And yeah, I was right about Plaheta. Stanley Mills comes in as well. As we come up 70 minutes. Millwall 0, Coventry 3 is turning into a statement win for Millwall, for Coventry. Impressive. How have the games been? This one's not been great, I've got to say. But plenty of goals at Millwall. Anyway, Millwall 0, Coventry 3. Woof. Big performance from Coventry tonight. Good story developing there. Dunn is going to take the throw in down the right-hand side. Can we get someone to sneak this one? 1-0. Ellis Sims. How about that? Back in favour with Frank now, is he? Will Cobb finally go up. Been falling at the final hurdle for years now. Well, couldn't get more final hurdle than playoff final, extra time, penalties, sudden death, can it? Playoff semi-final, extra time last season. We were just about to go to penalties as well. Need a Saito spark. Millwall 0, Coventry 3, Norwich 0, West Brom 1, Pompey 2, Watford 2. Makama finally forces a meaningful save out of West Brom keeper from close range. Can Norwich pinch themselves a point? They've not been playing well at home. Norwich, they are losing to West Brom as things stand. Dembele pops the cross in. Brannigan, edge of the box. Cross is right-footed. Headed out by Mbengue, who's played pretty well, hasn't he? Centre half. Saito hooks it clear. And Brannigan is now back on the halfway line. Ball magnetised to him. Clipped up the line. Throw in. Mills' first action there. Not the greatest. Kind of fell over and kicked out of play. Sounds like Norwich are coming strong. At the end of this one, chasing a 1-0 deficit. Oh, here's a chase for Burrell. Can he get on the end of it? Oh, and he could have poked it onto Vale as well. But good defending by Oxford. Zach. Norwich currently making me debate life. It's not that bad, mate. Just take a stroll. Touch grass. Forget about football for a minute, hey? What a way to put it, man. We have shared custody of the dog here, and the dog, Arlo, is not here at the moment. And I do miss my dog walks. I had to stop making sure I didn't take my phone on the dog walks and just walk. Yeah, just empty your brain. Get away from a screen or a phone, hey? And football. It's not worth it. Brannigan, who's becoming a bit more of an influence now. I know he's been a massive influence at Oxford for years, but just in this game, in microcosm. 21 goals in 8 games for Coventry. Magnificent, that is. Magnifique. The yellow card has finally come out, and Benge, after me saying he's playing well, goes in the book. Bit of a hefty one there on Luke Harris. Oh, into the LED boards as well. Maybe an expensive one. To be fair, when Burrell was chasing for a minute ago, I thought he'd kind of not really done a lot, but it's good defending by Curry on the cover. $74 gone here, so we are coming up to 90 in the other 3. The Kiersmacher puts that in back sticks. Poor delivery. Yeah, it says on FootMob, 85 at Millwall, 87 at Norwich, 87 at Pompey. Millwall 0, Coventry 3, Norwich 0, West Brom 1, Pompey 2, Watford 2. And it is 0. Effing 0. And it's really 0-0 here. Never go out with a phone when I'm walking our dog. Get sick of staring into their phones with a sad dog. Wanting attention. Do you know what? I have to do the school run now. And do you know what gets me? It's the blooming kids. And I'm waiting for the day where one of them just like walks straight into me because their head's in their phone the whole time. Man. Old man yells at clouds over here. But yeah, those phones are going to do bad things in the end if you look at them too much. Smith has come in for QPR. It's 4-0 to Coventry. What a win. Millwall 0, Coventry 4 from the Den. A statement victory tonight by Coventry City. And Benge suspended. He's got 5 bookings already. No way. Got there quickly, didn't he? Smith draws the foul. Free kick, QPR, which Madsen is going to whip in right-footed. If this game's anything to go by, he won't put it in with any quality. It'll be headed clear and he'll all live happily ever after. It's gone short, actually. And Benge shoots from literally 35 yards. What are you doing, man? Kessler Hayden, the goal scorer. 4-0 Coventry. Had you right twice. Ellis, Sims, Kane, Kessler, Hayden. QPR on top now. Hayden. Done. Smith. Well, he beats Curry, then he runs back into him the other way, and then he fouls him. Amazing save by Griffiths for West Brom. Norwich should score, but they didn't. We are coming up to end of days. Yeah, Coventry. How many goals is that now? 21, is it? I believe. Big boot down the ground. Looks like QPR are coming stronger as we go into the last 10 here. But it has ebbed and flowed. Oxford haven't been without their fruitful periods. Is it 22 goals for Coventry? Jeez. Yeah, it is. 22 in 8 games. Man. Jolly impressive stuff from Coventry. They're not top, though. You Borough fans. Long. Oxford have retained that high up. Harris, oh, nice turn. Little knock inside to Keersmacher. Spencer goes into the centre-backs, and that's slowed down the momentum somewhat. Hellick. Brannigan. Back it goes. Picks up some lovely positions, Brannigan, doesn't he? Just hovering one side of the centre-back. Hard to pick up, isn't it, that midfield rotation. Saito pops across in. Good diving header. Clear. Saito again. Drives forward. Crossing position. Left-hand side. Spoons up in the air. Norrington Davis. Easy enough catch for Cumming in goal. Come on, Pompey. And do something. West Brom nearly make the point safe on the counter. Well, remember, West Brom should have made it safe against Leicester and then conceded in stoppage time not long after that. Don't think Borough will be top for long. Well, they're going to last at least till the weekend. And if they get past the weekend, they get another 2 weeks on top. And Benge, big switch of play there. Good ball, actually. Done. Hayden. Madsen. Madsen, nice carry forward. Oh, lovely little dink over the top. It's a great ball by Madsen, put across the box. Oh, it's blocked out. That sums this game up. You got a really good bit of quality from Madsen there. Brilliant pass. But its defence is on top, isn't it? Deserved a goal for Madsen's bit of skill, didn't it? I don't know. Is Smith guilty of just drilling it across the box? Or is it just good defence? It's just good defending, isn't it, by Hellick? You want QPR to flood the box there, but just couldn't quite manage it, could they? Jim, just rewatched your prediction, 3-1. Sam's going to be right with that 1-0. Thanks for all the videos. You are too kind, Jim. Thank you so much for the super chat. $4.99 there. Muchly appreciated. Long throw-in goes in, and it's headed out. We're going to get a corner for QPR. We should be due some full times. Coventry are cruising in 4-0 at Millwall. It's Norwich 0, West Brom 1 and Pompey 2, Watford 2. All of those games kicked off 15 minutes before this one at 7:45. It's a corner for QPR. Big lads are forward and it comes right-footed. Ooh, it's a chance. It's over the bar. Steve Cook again. Amazing how many of those. Not quite Harry Maguire level for England where he heads everything. It's not the worst chance in the world, that. It's a big jump with Spencer. Cook can't control the header and it's over the crossbar. And we are up 82 minutes and 19 seconds. I've got to say, I'm in that mindset where I've long since given up on there being a goal. There could be a goal. You never know. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to come. It is just defences on top in this game. And That kind of cautious type approach means players just aren't being committed into the box, are they? Full time. Well done, Coventry. 4-0. Coventry have won at Millwall. It's probably going to be the story of the night. Might even be the story of the round, that one. Story of my life. Brilliant win for Coventry. I just want someone to score in this game. You and me both, Tao. Madsen, full time at Pompey, and we've got another draw in the Championship, 2-2. Big boomer across. Is Burrell keeping that in? No, he isn't. Spencer's going to try and hurl this one down the line. Full time. Norwich 0, West Brom 1. I think that puts West Brom 4th, doesn't it? Yeah, West Brom up to 14 points from 4 games. They are going to be 4th. Coventry are going to be 2nd. So either sort of side of Middlesbrough and Stoke, who drew 0-0 last night and were 1st and 2nd. Penalty most probably. I was going to go for a deflected shot, Dave. Although here come Oxford. Then Bellows on his own. He slipped. Oh, he's still got the ball somehow. Double teamed though. And the ball rolls through to Nardi. Middlesbrough. Sounds like Sky TV's good idea of a great Friday night foul there. Might be a yellow card, that one. Luke Harris on Smith. And he does indeed go in the book. West Brom hold on. Norwich have never lost their first 4 home games of the season. Not great for them, their Canaries and Liam Manning. They're away on Sunday somewhere. Saito. Oh, crossed near post. Burrell was there. They have defended well, Oxford. Nil is happening, isn't it? Just Matt, in the worst way. I thought that was a corner. Maybe it did come off Burrell last. Goal kick. Oxford. Hamza, well, against Leicester, we should have got the win towards the end of that game. Against Norwich, been rescued by Griffiths. Swings and roundabouts. Definitely need 2 goals, though. Offside flag went up against Mills. Not deemed to have kicked the ball away, even though he crossed it after everyone appeared to have stopped. We've got 2 balls on the pitch again. Not entirely sure why that keeps happening in that corner. The multi-ball system not really working at Loftus Road. I think the fans keep throwing back the ball that goes out. The players pick up a ball off, one of the cones, and we keep ending up with 2 on the pitch over there. Head tennis. Ooh, high foot there by Burrell. Probably a yellow for that, isn't it? Yeah, yellow card comes out. Agree with the referee on that one. Dangerous one by Burrell. Bang. Ooh, painful one, that one. Curry, the left back, gets that in the side of the head. Ouchie. Free kick, Oxford. Which come in, boots down the ground. Big header by Mbenge. who is still possibly my man of the match. It's bloody slim pickings in this one, isn't it? Man of the match, jeez. Oh, that one's clipped over the top looking for Smith. Nothing doing. Come in, just can stand and wait for it. Bounces into his arms. And we are now 2 minutes plus minimum stoppage time away from the end of this festival of football between QPR and Oxford. Madsen. Done. Good play, actually. Sorry, I didn't realise Jonathan Varane had come in 7 minutes ago. Shows how much attention I've been paying, doesn't it? Saito. Smith tries to put the cross in. Blocked again. I will say, you've got to start noticing these things now when we keep saying blocked by Oxford, headed away by Oxford. Last-ditch clearance by Oxford. They have defended well. Looking for Saito in the corner there. Going to be a throw-in for Oxford. He just ran around the other side of Dembele. Out it went. Referee telling the Oxford players, speed it up, lads. Ball boy for man of the match, yeah. Any of the ball boys down that side. Oxford have tried to add an attacking threat this season. It's been tough. Those players are expensive in any season, but it's gone up a level this one. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. They've tried, haven't they? And they're playing a 4-4-2. He tried to get Prelec and Lancashire on the pitch, but wise man once said the only thing worse than having one striker isolated up top is two strikers isolated up top. Are we due 8 draws in this round? Liam, man, too many. Stop drawing. But we're getting another 2 tonight, unless in stoppage time, which we've got 5 minutes of, we're going to get a goal. Spencer pops the cross in. Oh, headed goalwards. It looked like Prelec was arriving on that one. I got excited for a second then. But the offside flag went up. Prelec couldn't put the ball on target, of course. Assistant is, I don't know whether she's got that one right. Really tight. He's either just on or just off. Don't think it mattered anyway. Nardi kicks long. We are into 5 minutes of stoppage time. Oxford smelling blood here. Kicking a few long balls forward and chasing them after. I think QPR have been the better side. Yeah, Oxford rallied at the start of the second half. And then QPR, particularly since the triple sub on the hour, have probably been the better side. But hey, not a lot doing really. Spencer clears down the channel. Throw in QPR. We've got Reece Norrington-Davis and Gary Rowett in a shoving match. Tremendous stuff. Genuinely the most entertaining thing I've seen in the last 2 hours. Gary's like the most placid guy you'll ever meet. He's completely lost it. Julian Stephan is just ignoring everything and kind of at the front doing his Sammy Lee clap. Pretty entertaining stuff. Gary's going to go in the book, is he? Yeah. And Reece Norrington-Davis also goes in the book. Julian Stephan doing a mighty fine job of ignoring everybody. What actually went on here? To be fair, it looked like Norrington Davis was the provocateur there. I don't know if Gary did a lot wrong there. He did shove him back, but he was bumped into and then shoved himself. Hey-ho. All fun and games, isn't it? Oh, that's broken in the box. Down goes Mbenge. So it wasn't Mbenge at all. Kone, wasn't it? Yeah. And now down goes Saito right on the corner of the box. No foul on either occasion. Here is Mbenge. Varane floats that in. That's keeper's ball. And it's good to see that this law that's been applied last season, Cumming would have caught that and fell on his tummy and killed another 30 seconds. But you can't do that now, which is good. Because it's cheating. And keepers have been getting away with it for years, haven't they? Dembele has been fouled by Varane. Free kick here, pretty central. But if I'm Oxford, stick it in the box. Go for the win. What's the worst that could happen? Well, you know exactly what the worst that could happen is. It could get counter-attacked, but... double sub. Looks like Greg Lee and Tyler Goodrum are going to be coming in. Curry, the left back's going out. That'll be for Greg Lee. Who's going to play all of 1 minute here. He's good in the air, Greg Lee, actually. Former Ipswich player. And this will be the last phase of the game. Oh, sorry, Mark Harris is coming in, not Goodrum. My bad. In comes the free kick. Oh, chance! Oh, my God. They nearly won it. They nearly won it. Oh, my God. Last chance of the game. It was Hellick. He's offside, to be fair. And he hit it with his shoulder. I don't think the assistant referee's flagging there. Oh, just lands wide of the post. Surely, he would have got flagged if that had gone in. But no, we're past the 95. And surely that's it now. Hellick with the chance right at the death. Long throw in from QPR. We're literally just awaiting the final whistle now. Coming. Oh, he's come and punched and missed and then grabbed it. Did he get fouled by Kone? It doesn't matter. Because it is full time. Oh, let me just give you a big round of applause. Well done. If you got from start to finish through that one, congratulations. That may be the worst game we've done on the watch-alongs this season. Very cautious. Both teams, really, let's be fair. Neither got into an attacking stride at any point during the game. Yeah, exactly. Another nil. Effing nil. I think it's the second one on the watch-alongs this season. But yeah, I think Pompey Southampton, the other one, was better than this one. Wasn't it? One shot on target for QPR, which was from Frey in the first half, down the keeper's throat. No shots on target from Oxford. And yeah, it wasn't great, was it? But what are you going to do, hey? The EFL put the games on and we just call them as they go. Elsewhere in the Championship, big win for Coventry. They won 4-0 at Millwall. Back-to-back wins for Cov. They are the only team that can do the 9.3 game week here. West Brom also won at Norwich. They go up to 4th. QPR are in 10th after that draw. They are 5 undefeated and it is 11 points in 5 games for QPR. So they are still very much in good form. And where does that leave Watford and Pompey? 16th and 17th. So many draws in the Championship. It's not even funny, is it? Thank you very, very much for joining me. Thank you, Carbos and Jim, for the super chats. We'll do a proper super chat target on Friday in the Wrexham-Birmingham game. I'll be back with predictions with Sam Parkin tomorrow. That's pre-recorded. Put that out about lunchtime. I'll be live on Blue Monday tomorrow night, and then it will be Wrexham-Birmingham, another watch-along on Friday night. Thank you, everybody, for watching. In the truest sense of the word, effing. It was QPR v Oxford, and it was 0-0. Thanks and